Hey everyone, welcome back to another travel episode on Adventures of Sarah. I know you just saw me a couple days ago, and I'm bringing back Thailand because there's like enough people on Facebook saying we need more of this guy, and I'm like, okay, I guess so. I hear he's funny. Welcome back,
I,
buddy.
I didn't go anywhere. I was here. You left, and then
Yeah,
I waited for you
that's
to
true.
come back.
Hey man, I didn't really go anywhere. I was like sitting in the same corner of the living room that I was 2 nights ago. So I look, I got this glass of wine from
Still,
Martin that I haven't
no.
drank yet. So yeah, not much has changed.
Actually, yes, yesterday I did a little scouting. I was
Oh
talking about.
yeah, yeah. Okay, why don't you? What you mentioned it to me? Why don't you tell people because I didn't even kind of put all this together, but you were scouting some place that some famous
I
religious
mean,
man just went to.
it shouldn't be a scouting place for us. We were just updating ourselves, me and my other two friends who are also licensed tour guides in Turkey, which we kind of work together. We went to Nicaea, which is Iznik. It's where the Nicene Creed and the Ecumenical Council of
Okay,
Nicaea happened.
because
So
when
these
you
are
say Nicaea, I was thinking Crete or some island. That's like the first thing that went into my head. But I was like, you
no,
didn't
no.
go to an island for a day, did you? Because that
No,
seems
no,
kind of strange.
no. This place is southeast of Istanbul, about like 2.5, 3 hours actually, 3 hours in total, away from Istanbul, of a drive away from Istanbul. It's by a lake actually. It's called
Hmm.
Iznik Lake, and in 2014, I mean, it has been always known as a very important historical area, especially for the Christianity. As I said, the ecumenical council of Nicaea happened there, where some of the foundations of current Christian fractions have been established in these councils, especially the division of the Catholics and the Orthodox gets its roots from these meetings.
Hmm.
So in 2014, there was a big drought, and starting from 2014, there was a big drought. Actually, the water in the lake started vaporizing. It's a natural lake, by the way, and it left us with more stuff that was hidden under the water.
Oh,
There was a small uh, church and remains of a palace. Uh, they uncovered it and they started excavating and they did more research about it. And well, not this year, past year, 2025, the current pope, um,
Leo, the current
Leo,
pope.
yes, the current pope, Leo, the American pope.
Yes, the
Uh,
Chicago. No, that's the Chicago White Sox fan pope.
yeah, the White Sox. He was the one who did his first visit outside of Vatican to Turkey to visit Nicaea
Hmm.
because it was an important anniversary of the Nicene Council of Nicaea. I think it's like 1500 year of anniversary or something like that. So that was kind of big news for everyone, including Turkey and also the whole Catholic world. So we said there might be an interest there. So we went to go out and scout places to eat, good spots to visit, updating museums. New museums have been opened, so we did that and we came back. Oh, we
Okay,
had fun,
and
of course. All.
yes, and as you mentioned, like there wasn't any Pope tchotchke out there to be bought at the souvenir stands.
Unfortunately, not. I think I
I
think
I
that's
am.
I think that's a great idea. We should be doing that.
That's just
Forget
like
about this stuff. Let's go
yeah,
sell
it's
some
like
Pope
it's like
stuff.
you've if you've been to Turkey, you've been with Thailand, you already got your carpet. You've been to the Spice Bazaar, you got all that stuff. Now you need your Pope
Yeah,
tchotchke. Well,
Pope.
it is a good reminder to people because I think there's a couple of great trivia questions here. Like what country in the world has the most biblical sites in it? The one
Um,
that you the one that
pro-
you live in.
Probably
Tur-
Turkey. Yes.
Turkey does. The other question, which is always fun to fool people at a party, is which country has the most camels living in it? And it's not any country you think of. So I'm not even going to answer that. I'll just maybe wait to the end of the program and let everyone know what it is. But you can think, Thailand, what it might be. and almost anything that would come in your mind would be like, it's
Ah,
not Thailand.
I know.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. We'll get into some actually more interesting things first, and then at the end, if we remember, we can kind of let everyone know what the correct
Okay, I'm gonna put a
answer is.
note here. Okay.
But yeah, that is. I mean, that is the thing with. I mean, I actually have a book I bought. I think I bought it on our Southeast Turkey tour
I'll
3 years ago. That's all the Christian sites in Turkey. I mean, and it's like it's a pretty dang thick
Oh, yeah.
book.
Of course. We have. Let's put it this way: the 7 churches of the Revelation. We have them here.
Yeah.
They're all here.
All 7.
All 7. We got all 7. If you want to follow the footsteps of Paul, Paul was born here.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way.
That makes them almost Turkish,
Yeah. Let's put it this way. Saint Nicholas, Santa Claus.
Santa Claus, that's right.
Born and died here.
I just remind me, and then we'll hop into the Istanbul Staycation tour. So one of these Balkan Facebook groups I'm in, it was like a map of the Balkans, and Turkey's included too, because it is. And
Yeah,
it was like
I think so too.
it was it was a picture of the most famous person from each country put into that map.
Yeah.
And
Santa
and Santa Claus photo was in Turkey. And then for those people who get the joke, in Romania, it was actually not Vlad the Impaler or Dracula. It was Borat because they filmed that movie in Romania.
Yes,
so that's
right.
bad news for Romania and for
I know.
Kazakhstan, but
I know.
it's true. But yeah, I saw the Santa Claus thing and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I think Thailand told me that
Yeah.
that Saint Nicholas is from Turkey. So there you go. I'm expecting some baklava in my stocking next year, and I'm gonna be disappointed if I don't get it. Okay, so let's jump into things. Today we're going to talk about the staycation that we got
Yep.
on the menu for this year. We're going to talk a little bit about the sailing staycation, which we don't, but we will remind everyone a few times that it's going to be on the menu again, probably for 2027. But it's also always available as a private tour if you get your own group. So Tyler's got some good video photos from that, and then we're going to talk a little bit about some of the other things we'd like to do, including resurrecting one of the tours we did 3 years ago that everyone loved, especially us. But to be honest, anyone who's been on that tour always keeps mentioning it to me, and so yeah. So why don't we start with you, and why don't you tell us a little bit about the Istanbul Staycation?
Okay, I will. I'm going to share my screen if that's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let me see.
Yep. There we go. Looks like that's working.
Yeah. I have to. It is working, but I cannot see.
Okay, well, you got your menu up there set up. I think you're getting close.
Yes, I am. Yes, now I hit. The Apple computers are like Apple phones. They get slow after a while.
Yeah, like my brain. And to mention, May 4th through the 10th is the Istanbul Staycation.
Yes.
For this year.
So Istanbul Staycation. I know that we have other staycations, especially we have what, Rome Staycation, Sicily Staycation so far.
No, not Sicily. Although that's talked about. We got Rome. It depends on the year, but sometimes we got Rome, Venice,
Venice, yes.
Florence.
Yeah. I'd love to do Venice actually. Also Florence too. I mean,
okay.
Both
maybe we'd do a swap. Like you go to Venice and like whatever, the Venice person comes to Istanbul.
That'll be good.
Okay. So is this PowerPoint coming up, or
yeah, it is. It is. I'm sorry.
You have to get the hand crank thing out going, to.
Why is it not playing? Okay. Okay. That was the last one. That's why. All right. Okay. Istanbul Staycation 2026 is going to be a new program for us this year. We are going to do an extensive or in-depth of Istanbul experience, but don't ever think just any other tours that we have. Don't ever think that we'll be rushing you into these places every day. We have to pack stuff in it just to make it look good. No, we want you to be a local. I mean, I'm not going to talk about our philosophy of or our style of visiting places. The idea here is to learn how to be a local in Istanbul, which is actually very difficult because Istanbul has layers and layers of history. So in this tour, we will be staying in one of the neighborhoods, which is good enough for uh, public transportation. This year, we are thinking of doing it on Beyoğlu. Our hotel for the Turkey in the Teacup is usually along Karaköy area, but Beyoğlu is close to Taksim Square. Taksim Square is actually the heart of the city. Heart of the city. That's where we have Istiklal Street, which is the the hub of this hub of the city. Okay, I get your thing, but I cannot do anything about it because I think I have to. Sorry, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, I think we'll just exit. I mean, I don't know if you've got some of the photos from our
Okay.
presentation last time or not there available.
Oh yeah. First of all, this is Istanbul, not Constantinopolis. But it used to be Constantinopolis. It was the capital of Roman Empire, capital of later on capital of Ottoman Empire. So both of the important Mediterranean empires used the city as their capital city. And you're looking at the picture of Hagia Sophia here. So the idea here is to cover some of the highlights every day, but giving you enough time for doing the stuff that you like to do, or just to, as I said, especially after 2 days or so, you'll feel like a local and you know how to get around. And the whole idea is this: actually get around on your own, and you'll have your own time to explore a lot of things. This is inside of Hagia Sophia. It is a building that is built in 6th century AD. 6th century AD. I mean, this is one of the
Hey,
oldest.
Thailand, I don't think we have any photos anywhere, so we have a little technical difficulty here. Like, let's see here.
Okay. Again, I have to share.
Okay.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
No, that's fine. You've got the photos for that. So all right. Hey, all right. Yeah, now I think we're back in
Better?
business. Hey, yes, yes, exactly. There we go.
Okay. The other one was Istanbul or Constantinopolis. Yeah.
Okay.
Capital of Roman Empire, capital of Ottoman. I'm terribly sorry. Yeah, as I said, I mean, this is an old computer.
Oh, that's okay.
I actually have to change it recently. I'm working on it. So this is inside of Hagia Sophia, a cathedral that was built in 6th century AD. If you look carefully, it actually looks like a mosque because of the roundels with Arabic inscription. These are actually names of Prophet Muhammad and Allah. So the one on the right hand side is Allah, the one on the left hand side is Prophet Muhammad. But if you look careful in the middle, you can still see the apsis with a curtain. Mother Mary and baby Jesus mosaic decoration is covered with a curtain because this is an active mosque. And in the active mosques, they don't.
Quick question.
Yes.
Before it was an active mosque, was that curtain not there? I don't remember because I was there when it was still just a museum.
Yes, we didn't have the curtains before it was a active mosque. When it was a museum, it was open for everyone. No carpets, and you just buy a ticket to go in. Today, if you want to pray, you don't have to buy a ticket, but you have to prove yourself that you are a Muslim and you're going to go and pray there. Otherwise, you buy a ticket and go up to the upper gallery. Go up to the upper gallery. Okay. That's where you will be. That's where you will be finding the mosaic decorations, which we will be seeing if you're visiting Istanbul with us. So this is Hagia Sophia, and you can see actually more of these images, the seraphim angels. I think we should consider this place as a Roman cathedral, a Christian, one of the earliest Christian cathedrals. Later on, with the Ottomans, it was turned into a mosque. Later on, with the Republic period, it was converted into a museum. But lately, it was turned into, during the pandemic, it was turned into its form of being a mosque again. That's a political issue, which we will learn more about it if you are here with us. That's before the curtains.
Oh, there we go. Yep, that's what I remember seeing.
That's before the curtains, yeah. Mary. And that's outside. Today we have one of the minarets under scaffolding. That's a lovely view, actually. I love it. Ah, okay. This is Blue Mosque. This is Blue Mosque. So they're across from each other. So one day we will be visiting mosques, and we will do the highlights. And these are like all within the walking distance. After the first day, we will be doing the visit in of the highlights, obviously. And Topkapı Palace, Blue Mosque, and Hagia Sophia, they're all in the same area. They're all in the same area. So we'll see. I mean, I like to add more. I like to add more things. Like, look at this Ortaköy Mosque.
Oh yeah, I've been there. I've been there at the same time at night. The bridge is all lit up. That is
exactly
fantastic. And I think somewhere in that area is a Michelin plated or Michelin star restaurant. That's what I recall.
Yeah. They should be. They should be. Yes. I mean, I was telling you yesterday that we have the Michelin ratings nowadays in Turkey, and they have added new ones. Not only the old ones that started, but the new ones. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Bye. And inside of another mosque, this is Süleymaniye Mosque. I mean, we will be visiting mosques. Yes, as I said, we have the mosque visits here. I was looking at the itinerary. Actually, I was trying to find the itinerary. I can't. I forgot to write it down here, but I had here in PDF version. But can't, as I said, I'm having some technical troubles, but it's okay. I know it.
Well, we could just stick with the photos because they're probably kind of in order of what we're seeing on the itinerary.
Yeah. Hold on. I think yes. Here it is. Here it is. Yes, I found. We always meet the first day and then have an orientation of the area that we stay, and then go eat together. So the idea is to give you the sense of where you are, like mapping where we are staying. And after that, the first day is over, and day two, we don't like, especially in the staycation, we don't like starting very early in the morning. We like you to have your own time in the morning. So usually between 9 and 10, depending on what we're doing. So
well, I mean, it takes a long time to sort out which olives and which types of feta cheese you're going to get at the breakfast buffet.
Good call, because we are going to do that description about the Turkish breakfast. Yes, because we eat olives for breakfast, don't we?
Yeah, and there's such a huge variety. It's like, you really have to kind of like first day you figure out which olives you like, and second day you just go for like one or two kinds. Yeah, the Turkish. I mean, I always tell people this, like, Turkish breakfast. I haven't been to a place that beats the Turkish breakfast, and I'm not just saying that because we're friends. It's
Turkish
true.
breakfast is good. I started seeing people, some Turks starting businesses in California, having Turkish breakfast meetings. Interesting.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? People go, if some non-Turks go there and discover what it is, they probably, I mean, like, like they just get on the direct flight from Turkish Airlines and get on over there.
Exactly. We have direct flights from the West Coast, LA, San Francisco, Seattle. and actually majority of the major
Big
cities
cities,
all around
yeah.
US, all the big cities in US have a direct flights. So this is day two. Day two, we want to get to the heart of the old town, Blue Mosque, Hagia Sophia, and Topkapı Palace. These are the places that we'd like to visit. And then day three, I'd like to do a markets day, which is the spice market. Is in it. After Topkapı, after visiting Topkapı, you start learning more about the Ottoman style of cooking and also the opulence of the Ottomans, and you can actually see the reflection of the kitchen of the Ottomans, the influence of the Ottomans in the kitchen, in the cuisine, in spice markets, because you go in there and you see like tons of different spices, and around spice market you see these markets with all this fresh produce as well. So we'll be walking through these markets. I'd like to do almost a half day between the Grand Bazaar and a walk down through these market stalls to Spice Market and visiting Spice Market, and then after in between eating at one of these mosques, which is actually this one, Süleymaniye. Around Süleymaniye, there are lovely restaurants that we have, and then look at this, the fish market. This is actually from Kadıköy. This is actually from Kadıköy fish market.
On the other side, but that's okay. You know that most people don't know, so you could just throw it in there. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks.
So the following day, I'd like to do a. Actually, the following day is the Topkapı Palace and Archaeology Museum tour, and the day 5, I'd like to do a little late start and take a ferry across Bosphorus and do this Turkish style breakfast in a small coffee house, and then eat as we go. This is the food tour or foodie day of the tour. So we have a breakfast or whatever it comes into our mind. Actually, whatever is whatever is available. We walk on the Asian side, and it's important to be on the Asian side because you stayed on the Asian side for a while, about 2 months actually.
Yeah. It's well, you know, what's great is you're you're going to be probably the only, one of the only tour groups over there, because that's the easiest way to ditch the tourists is just go to the Asian side. So yeah.
So we'll be eating like locals. We'll be shopping like locals, or learn how to shop like locals. So that's what we are going to be experiencing in day 5. And day 6, we have a different part of the city, but that is Kora Church. These are more stuff from the things that could be covered.
That's all looks that I will eat. I would take all of that right now.
Yeah, I mean lamb shanks on the right side, and the cup with ice cream and caramel on it, and the teacup, obviously, always the teacup.
Well, you gotta wash that down with some Turkish tea, obviously.
Yes. And also lahmacun.
Lahmacun
and kebab restaurants. So this is from our last tour. That one of the places that I like going, somewhere close to Topkapı Palace is one of the restaurants.
Just don't call it lahmacun. Don't call it Turkish pizza, people. Like, come on, we're better than that, I think.
Istanbul has some Roman remains as well. Not only Hagia Sophia, but also places like underground cistern. Here's the Medusa head from the underground cistern. I really like the area here, and several of these cisterns are actually open for visit. We may visit this one or another one, or maybe both of them. These are all
James Bond from Russia with Love filmed
exactly right here Russia with Love was, and also the Dan Brown Inferno and Sierra. Dan Brown Inferno and Sierra. Yes. I was not lucky, but one of my tour members was lucky to see Tom Hanks when they were filming it. Yes, get to meet with him actually, not only see, but get to meet with him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. This is Hippodrome and me talking about Hippodrome. Behind me, there's an Egyptian obelisk. the Romans actually used these type of monuments for decorating their hippodromes. Hippodrome is the place where they had the chariot races. So this is what remains from the hippodrome area where they were doing chariot races. I like to do a Bosphorus tour with, depending on the time, of course. If it is going to be enjoyable, we will do a longer ride with these ferries, or if not, maybe a smaller boat, much cozier with a private boat, and much shorter. It's, as I said, I mean, depending on the time.
Yeah.
These are some of the pictures that I had. I'm gonna stop here.
Nice.
I'm gonna stop here. So Istanbul Staycation. The dates are there. So we have May 4th to May 10th. Is that right?
Yep, that's correct. And I'd say I mean, I've been to Istanbul almost every month now. I think I'm closing in on, like, I don't know if there's a month I haven't been there. And the spring's great. I mean, hey, it's always gonna be crowded, but man, the weather should be really nice there, and probably should be nice for a longer cruise on the Bosphorus. You know, if there's not a bunch of wind coming in from somewhere.
Well, right now it's actually, in terms of crowds, is the least crowds, and weather-wise, as I was telling you yesterday, after the New Year's, we had snow a couple of days, and it was on and off ever since then. But now, like today, it was good actually. It was like 10 to 12 Celsius. But yesterday it was 6 Celsius, 5 Celsius. So it was like at the border of like, is it gonna snow or not?
Well, I don't think people have to worry about the snow in May, because I was there last May for a couple of days on my way to somewhere else, and I just remember how nice it was. So I mean, I think anytime you could really kind of
If you're coming here,
Istanbul.
May, yeah, if you're coming here, May, make sure you have a windbreaker or a rain jacket, because you'll never know
Yep.
when the weather turns, as you said.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I mean, I don't know, like something casual, like even a hoodie would be enough to go
Yeah.
out.
So one thing we're not doing this year, unless there's a private group that goes for wants to sign up for it, is what we've done the last, I think we've done it 3 years now, running 23, 24, and 25, is the sailing staycation. I did it the first year with you, and that was like, I went into that thinking I've never spent the night on a boat, like, other than like a car ferry. Um, and I've never been out on the water for that long. And I was really worried. I even bought some kind of Dramamine or some kind of,
Yeah.
seasickness pills right before I got on. And then I was like, oh yeah, crap, I never even took those. And so that's, as a, hey, I'm not a boat water guy, and I had a blast. It really seemed like a vacation, like a vacation more than a tour, where you don't have to do anything and everyone does everything for you, including like crazy amounts of good food 3 times a day. And that you don't know what you're going to see every day, but every place you go to is beautiful, because it's a little on the unscripted side.
Yes, I have a short PowerPoint here too. Do
Okay,
you
all
mind?
right. No, I
Okay.
don't.
Okay.
Let's get on that boat of
Let's get on
sailing.
that boat. Yes, yes, yes.
And we've always done it mid to late October, and weather's been really good. Water is warm, so I mean,
Water always.
it felt like summer, but with, like, not the high temperatures and not all the people around. So it's really kind of the perfect spot at the perfect time, I would say.
Okay. Let's see. All right. It's not sharing.
Or you're like, I'm going back to sleep, program.
All right. Now it is
Yeah,
going to
all
share
right,
now.
all right,
All right.
yay, all right. There we go.
This is, again, this is the end. Go
Okay.
to the beginning. All right. Now, yes. These are the pictures from 24 and 25. So let's start with this beautiful picture. You see on the right hand side, you see our beautiful boat, Princess Begüm. That's the name of it. Our captain's younger daughter is called Begüm, and they named the boat after her, Princess Begüm. So the boat with two masts, the big one, is our boat waiting for us to get back from our hike. This is one of the places. This is, I think, 2024. This is the one that we've been together.
This is 2023.
2023, yes. This is
Yep,
2023, yes.
I recognize the usual suspects in these photos.
I thought these were all from 2024, but again, it's okay.
Okay.
So look at this. I mean, in the big picture, you can see in the distance, you can see the rock carved tombs dating to Lycian period, which is like 7th century BC, 8th century BC. We do these river cruises after we get off, do hike, and then get on a river cruise just to see these rock carved tombs in Kaunos, and also visit some of the archaeological sites as well.
That's what I recall.
Yes, this is you actually on the right hand side taking picture of the
I'm
boat.
taking
Maybe
a
that's
picture.
your picture.
Exactly. Do I get?
Might be your picture.
I need some royalties, buddy, for this stuff.
Yeah, that may be your picture probably. And this is from 2024. This is actually Knidos on the right hand side. If you turn right from this frame, you're going to see the ancient site of Knidos. And in the background, if you look, there's a up on the hill, there's a lighthouse. That lighthouse is a modern lighthouse, but in the past they used to have a lighthouse in the Roman times. And also before that, there was the Aphrodite statue that would attract the sailors to get into the Knidos Bay, so that they get more people coming in. It was actually one of the important ports. As you can see, we are swimming here. It's one of the coldest waters, and this is October.
Yeah, it certainly didn't feel like it when I was there.
Yeah, and this was the second half of October actually, if you do remember. This year, I mean 2025, we had maybe 2 days with rain, but it really didn't felt bad. We even get to swim when it was raining because the water is always good temperature and outside it was not terrible. Yeah.
I could believe that. Yeah.
We had some equipment like this. What is it called? Sea kayak.
Okay. Yeah. Some kind of kayak.
This time we also had a stand-up pedal board as well.
Okay, some soup, yeah.
So every day we like to do something, but nothing is obligatory. I mean, you don't have to do anything. If you don't want to, you can just stay in the boat or go swim where we are anchored, because everywhere we're anchored, you can actually swim. We are not anchoring at towns or in the marinas. Usually the beginning and the end of the tour is when we begin, we're either closer to a marina, and at the end we're closer or at the marina that we're going to leave from. These are all for logistic reasons, but in between places that we don't want to see anyone, like this in the big picture you can see, this is what you'll be waking up to.
Oh yeah.
This is what you'll be waking
up to. It is, and that's the thing, because you're not waking up in these, because you're not moored in the marinas and things in towns. It's so peaceful. I mean, it's really, it's wow.
Yeah, you can see our little dinghy. This is how they transport us to the shore. Whenever we're doing our hikes, whenever we're doing a visit to an ancient town or to a village nearby, or if we're not tied to the marina, that's the way of transportation. Sometimes we just want to go and explore the little towns that we have on our way. Sometimes people just want to go and stretch their legs for an hour or so, and we create a hiking trail. Find a hiking trail, leaves us at one of the bays, and the boat will follow us to the other bay where we are hiking, so we don't have to backtrack. Those kind of things we also do. This is one of the places that I love the best. This is from the last tour. This is called Bozukkale Lorima. It cannot be approachable. There is no road coming here. We are on top of a castle, actually, edge of a castle. In the background, on the right-hand side, you can see the land in the distance. That is Rhodes, the island of Rhodes. That is Greek island of Rhodes. After this picture, I said, okay, we're gonna just sit and enjoy this view peacefully and wait for the sunset. This is going to be our sunset location. We did it. We did the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, you almost feel like, hey, can I swim over to Rhodes to just to like see what it's like?
Yeah. I mean, the whole idea actually why they built it, it was built by the people living in Rhodes. Yeah, that's why they just want to control in between. But this is one of the places that I truly love, because since there are no cars coming there, no houses around, there are only two small restaurants that are like run by families, and the whole castle that was built in around like 1400s and never been touched after that. So ever since 15th century, it has been standing there as the way it is. And this is again one of the places, the same place.
Oh yeah, I remember this place. I went. Yeah.
And in the background, where we have the Turkish flag in the background, you can see the Bay of Lorima. It was actually a natural harbor. That's why it makes sense for them to build this castle here to protect the natural harbor. And
yeah, the sunsets from there, what I remember, were spectacular.
Amazing, yes.
Yeah.
This is starting off a regular lunch. Not even, they didn't even have the whole thing set up.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna say, like, don't worry, folks. Like, there's gonna be more plates on that table soon enough.
Oh yeah.
But it was so good. It was like, oh my God! Like, I thought it was a sailing staycation, but maybe it's a Turkish food tour in disguise.
It is. It was good. It was good. I mean, like every lunch we get wine. People drink, enjoy, and then take a little siesta after this, and then okay, now it's time to swim. Let's go and swim. We swim, and then if we're not doing anything, that's kind of like the end of the day. If you wanna come with me to the shore, I'll find something. We are doing something probably for the day, either a sunset or a morning. He's a captain on the right hand side, actually, and this one of our dinners. One of our dinners, as you can see, this is when we were anchored to the marina. This is one of the last days.
Nice.
Yeah, Selimiye. This is actually the boat. This boat was built here in this town.
Oh, okay.
We anchored the last time. Yes, you can see there's a seating area where you can socialize with other people, or you just lay on the cushions that are very soft and comfortable on the front deck.
Yeah, and you could also, if you want to sleep under the stars.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
I could say I used my cabin as my changing room and put my stuff there, and I was like, man, when am I gonna have a chance to sleep under the stars like this? I spent all 6 nights on the top deck,
You did, you're right.
going to sleep under the stars. I mean, it's just so, it is. I mean, like, this is when you get into that magical kind of category of, like, if you hired this boat by yourself, you'd be planning and doing everything, and it wouldn't be a vacation. If I was just hanging out in these places on my own, I would be bored to death. And this is like, it kind of takes everything. You got the people to socialize with. You've got some of your activities, if you want to do them or not.
Oh,
you always have. I mean, we even swam to, like, whatever, 10-minute swim to the little island where all the goats meet you when you get onto the beach. And then the captain and his chef, make sure, like, you're never going hungry. It is truly unlike anything else that we offer, unlike anything else I've ever done. So,
well, I'm glad that you experienced it, because every time I was talking about it, you were like, yeah, okay, but you were not getting the full the whole idea.
It's one of those things, like, you don't there's certain things in life you don't understand until you just go do it or experience it. And it's like I'd say, like, hey, these are great photos, but it just doesn't. It's once you're there, it's just completely its own thing.
Look at the water, how clear it is.
No.
This is almost everywhere is like this, and there are no you call predators
Yeah.
that will be hunting you down. There's
No,
nothing there.
that's the thing in the back of my mind. I'm like, am I gonna be starring in some terrible Jaws sequel? It's like, no, no,
No, there's nothing.
nothing
Yeah.
touched my legs and all this
No, no,
swimming.
no. I
So
mean,
yeah.
we have snorkel gear if you wanna go explore around. You can do that too. And the other picture is one of our libations. We like to do libations.
Mhm. Yeah.
Give some. This is actually an Apollo temple, remains of an Apollo temple. We are there for a sunset.
Mm.
Didn't get the sunset for us, but I got the people doing the libation for us.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
that's half of it, the equation
yeah,
there.
yes. So drinking wine for the sunset, that's important. This is the crew from last year
Mm.
when Sarah was with us.
Oh yeah,
The big
I see
pictures
some
you can see.
familiar
Yeah,
faces there.
yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
you can see Sarah swimming actually alone.
Oh,
Like our
okay.
last day. And as I said, we go on to these little hiking trips, and this is one of them. As you can see, this is where we have this little stream. You remember this place? Maybe we've
Yeah,
been there.
I remember going there.
I mean, these are
Um,
not super
yeah.
impressive places, but it gives
No,
us a
but
chance to stretch our
yeah.
legs and discover more, and add things like before this or after this, we go and visit a mosque at a small village.
Yeah, no, I mean it's great because it's not like you're hiking there with everyone else and their brother, all the other
No, no, there was
tourists. It's
no one.
just it's
Yeah,
like
you're right.
you just kind of get everything to yourself, and that's like you can't really plan it. It's just that's the way things work out on this tour. So
Yeah.
that's another selling point.
And if you want to come and experience
Mhm.
this beautiful sunset, you know who to contact.
Yeah, you got to just send us an email. We're gonna put this back on for 2027. But if this is something, hey, even if it's next year, whenever, you just email us if you got your group, 6 or more people. I think what can we go to? We can go to 10 on the on
Uh,
the on the sale
well,
or a little bit more.
depending on if you want to share the cabin. So
Yeah.
we have on this boat one we can get another boat too, but we
Mm.
like to keep with the same
Yeah, this
captain and
boat's
the same. Yeah,
yeah.
this boat is good. On this boat we have one, two, three. Yes, three cabins that have double beds, one master cabin and two side cabins in the back. So one to three double uh, beds, and then four twin cabins,
Mm.
cabins with two single beds.
Yep. So yeah, we can go 10
Yes,
easily.
easy. We can go 10 easily. Yes.
So yeah, I mean this
10,
is
12, even 12, even 12,
yeah,
depending
you're
on
right. We
how
can
you
we
want
can
to
go
share.
12. And it's a great way to kind of find your own slice of heaven that you're not really going to find these places on Instagram or what have you. You're
No.
just gonna kind of actually it's like we call it like a digital detox because I mean even though you can get a signal there a lot of
Oh yeah,
places
yeah.
like it's a great way just to like kind of tune everything out and
Actually, one day
enjoy.
when we were with Sarah, one day we did. I asked them because everyone was like, "Yes, we're overwhelmed with all this, and we like to share it with people." And I saw that people are like They started spending time in the evening on their phones and all that. I said, "We're going on a digital detox." I asked the captain to take us on a place where we anchor for the night without a signal.
Oh my God. How
We
can
did
we
that.
survive?
Yeah, we did that. Yes, we did that. I let them know ahead of time so that they
That's good.
texted
Yeah.
texted people who needs to.
Update your Facebook status now because in
Exactly.
15
Yeah.
minutes it's
Yes.
all it's
Yes.
all over with.
Yes. Yes.
Wow, I mean, watching that just makes me want to kind of go again. So,
Oh yeah,
um,
you come back again next time. You should go next time.
well, I mean, put it this way, I'm just thinking, can I get, a half a dozen friends, like, come on, guys, let's do this because I would love to do the sequel. For myself. If I could do this every 3 or 4 years, then I'm like, okay, I'm doing all right in life.
This is what we do
But
every year. It's a typical type of Turkish vacation, actually, for some of the families who don't like summer houses. This is what they do.
Yeah. Yeah, to be honest, I mean, because I always figure if I just rented a place for a week, I don't care how pretty the panoramic is, or if you got the best beach in the world. It's just like I'm gonna get bored. I don't have that many books I need to go read, and so this is every day, or not even every day. It's like multiple times a day. You're like, wow, check out this view, check out this little hidden gem. So
Yeah.
it's something really cool. Um, well, hey, let's talk about something like we've done that the last 3 years. I want to talk about something we did 3 years ago in
Oh yes,
2022. That I actually met you for the first time summer of
yes.
2021 because I told Sarah's like I got this crazy idea for like a Turkey tour that doesn't include any places that most people know about, but damn, they look really good in my guidebooks. And she's like, okay, talk with Thailand. And then Thailand's like, then you were like, hey, let's do it, but can I bring my uncle? And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, why not? And we had an awesome road trip scouting out southeast
Like a week or
Turkey.
so. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I think we pretty much went to everything there. Like
yeah,
every overnight on the tour, we went and saw ourselves.
yeah.
And so the thing was, it was almost so that was September 2022, and almost 3 years ago. I think it's going to be the 3-year anniversary in about a week or maybe a week and a half
Yes,
from now.
unfortunately.
There was that huge earthquake that rocked a lot.
2023, 6th of February, 2023.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, less than a month away.
Yeah.
Because I was living in Istanbul and I got all these messages, I think, from people who I knew was there and like, "Are you okay?" And like I woke up to that and was like, "Why? What happened?" And then I saw, and unfortunately, big parts of the southeast part of Turkey got hit very very bad, and Antakya or Hatay got hit the
Yeah.
worst, where we spent the last 3 days of the tour with.
Antioch,
Um,
yes.
yeah, Antioch, as it's like, if you know Antioch from the Bible, that's
Hmm,
what it
hmm.
is. And I remember it was actually really cool because we went, and you went, and I think you and Layla went and checked on different people that we knew from the tour to
Yeah,
make sure to see that everyone that we met on that tour was doing okay.
yeah,
Um, and I think everyone, I mean, physically themselves, not necessarily their city, everyone was okay except for like one
yes.
person. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think the guy that was selling silk, if you remember the
Yeah, that shot. I've gotten. I
shop,
still
yeah,
have a scarf
yeah,
from him. He
yeah,
he he passed away
yeah.
in it.
But I mean, the places that we stayed, they're all standing still, and I probably after the Antioch earthquake in Antioch that resulted with a lot of casualties. Actually, I just don't want to talk more about the
Yeah,
casualties and
yeah,
all that, but the recovery started last year actually, and they're completely building the old part of the city. Is being almost rebuilt. They're still working on it. Other cities, did they get affected? Actually, the places that we visited, no, not really. Maybe like,
Gaziantep some, but
yeah,
I think
some parts
Mardin
of
and
the
Urfa
parts
not.
of it. I mean, Antep,
Yeah,
not central
Antep.
Antep,
Yeah,
but like the mountains parts. Two other cities got affected. Kahramanmaraş, Maraş, and Adıyaman. They are northeast of Antioch, but Antioch got the worst. Antioch got the
yeah.
worst.
So I mean, because people have asked us about it, people who went on it really enjoyed it. I know we really enjoyed it. It is something different, and I mean, I've been to a lot of Turkey, and this part is definitely different than Cappadocia, different than the coast, way different than Istanbul. Is so what we've talked about is we're gonna send Thailand over on a kind of a reconnaissance mission, see how things are going in this Hatay region,
Especially.
and because we really want to put it on the calendar for next year. I think if things are fine there, we're going to, and I think if maybe we can't go there yet, still we're going to find a couple other places to put in because the whole itinerary is something unique.
I think we can still do it. right immediately after the earthquake, even that was possible without Hatay. But I
Yeah.
don't want to do it without Hatay, because
Yeah, I don't.
Hatay,
I mean, I don't want either because I mean, like that was one of those things where it's like, hey, it's maybe not a food tour officially, but the food is fantastic everywhere. But Hatay is like kind of next. It's like if you like Turkish food and Middle Eastern food, because Hatay is really like that's like that in Syria, you're getting a lot of Middle Eastern food. That is just like that's like the top level
I
for
mean,
Turkey. It's something special.
Hatay is Antioch, ancient Antioch, and ancient Antioch, also an important place for Christianity, because the first group of people that were known as the followers of Christ, Christian, named
Mm.
as Christian, was in Antioch. The first church is in Antioch. Let's put it that way. The first gathering place was in Antioch of Christians.
Yeah,
But apart from,
and we see that because that's
oh yeah,
the
yeah,
isn't
yeah,
that
yeah,
like the
yeah,
cave,
yeah,
the
yeah, the
church in
cave,
the cave? Yeah.
the cave of Saint Pierre, uh, and the, I mean, do you remember the last day of the tour or the day before that? I mean, we visit the winery, eat at the winery in the Eastern Mediterranean, try a grape, a wine that is from a very unique grape that grows on the wild on that was growing wild on the trees of the cemeteries. Do you remember
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cypress trees? That was like Barburi was the name of the grape. I love it. I continued drinking Barburi after that for a while. I think they are building. They're rebuilding the winery is reviving again, and then they will be coming back in a couple of years. And then like
And
the
we've got
last day
the
of the tour.
the
Yeah, yeah,
family that did all the cooking with us.
exactly. That's what I was saying. Like last day of the tour, we went to visit a tunnel that was carved by the Romans. I don't know. You probably have
Yeah,
it in your
it's going to be in the video. Yeah, yeah.
in the video. A tunnel that was carved by the Romans. When I say a tunnel, don't expect like a small tunnel. It's
No,
like kilometers long and way over life size. I mean,
yeah.
that was a major flood tunnel. So we go explore that and a Roman city, and then go swim on the Mediterranean towards Syria. That's Syrian border. Just like you can actually swim another half an hour towards Syria.
Well,
You're there
they
in
they
Syria.
were kind enough to send me an SMS message saying like, "Hey, welcome
Exactly.
to Syria," and I was like,
Exactly.
"Hey, Thailand, are we still in Turkey or like what? Do I have to worry?" But yeah, but I was gonna say you don't have to worry because
No, no, you
borders
don't
are
have to
secure.
worry.
There's nothing,
No, no,
there's
no, no.
you don't get the jets flying overhead or anything like that.
Definitely not.
If you
Definitely
didn't
not.
know where you were close to, you wouldn't know. But you do kind of know when you're eating like kibe and the things that
Exactly.
family's making. You're like, oh, this is
Exactly.
what I get at the Lebanese restaurant all the time. And then the hummus in Antioch is just like next level. Makes you not
Oh,
want to eat
oh,
the regular good stuff in Istanbul is like,
oh.
yeah, that's not really good enough anymore.
In fact, I found one of the. Do you remember when we were doing the scouting? There was another guy that introduced us to. Uh,
Like when
um,
he was when he was whipping
yeah,
up
when he
yeah.
was whipping it. So his other friend, his name was Ibrahim. After the earthquake, he moved to Istanbul. I saw him in Istanbul. I
Oh, he's
found this
making it.
place. He
Yeah.
was making it there. I went there for like a couple of times, but then I think he quit for another place. I cannot trace him. I wish I had his phone
Oh,
number. Ibrahim, I
yeah.
go like Ibrahim, you're here. I go, oh my God, my friend, what are you doing? It's so
It's
funny.
like get your twin brother if you don't have one, go get one and then teach him, and so we can start franchising this. So where we
It's
go, yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
Honestly.
so we'll yeah, there's actually quite a bit of food in the video. So
Yeah.
I'll play the video. But this is something, I think we'll know more probably in the next month or two. But we definitely want to revive this for 2027, and we're also working on, and we might be meeting up again this spring to do a little bit more research and head even more east towards Armenia to Georgia to see Lake Van, and we've already seen cars and this
Of course we did.
ruined Armenian city that's now on Turkey, right along
Honey.
the riverside, called Ani. That I mean, we were there last January,
Hmm.
and
Freezing.
all I remember, yeah, it was freezing. We were on some horse sleigh on the
Yes.
ice,
On the
you know,
lake.
on the lake. and we went to some cheesemaker that was like totally off the charts. So I think there'll be some new places or some old places we're going to be revisiting soon
One of
enough.
the old places that we visited actually became quite a big hit in the history of in popular archaeology actually. Göbekli Tepe, if you do remember. Göbekli
Yeah.
Tepe is one of the oldest now, after the latest archaeological finds. Now we realize that it's one of the oldest settlements or sanctuaries of humankind, of first steps of civilization. Not only that, but they also found actually three other examples nearby Göbekli Tepe. One of them is now open to visit. The other ones they've been excavating. So they keep adding new sites for it. So it is very important. I mean, let's put it this way: it is older than Stonehenge, much older than Stonehenge, and people were living in these.
Well, I've got it in the video.
Yeah. So it's not only Hatay or there, but we have Mardin, we have Urfa. Urfa is known to be the city of Abraham, if you do remember.
Yeah.
Abraham, city of Abraham, and we have Antep. Antep has an extraordinary food as well.
So I'll start the presentation,
please,
the video, and we start in Mardin, which is an absolute gorgeous city in the east, and then we actually head towards the coast, kind of where Antioch is. So let's check it out. Let me see here. Just want to make sure that 1 second here. Sometimes the audio doesn't. Yes, share sound. Yeah, sometimes I don't do that, and then there's no sound with it. All right, here we go.
In your background,
yeah,
and also the one that we have seen, is actually looking towards Syria.
Yeah, because that's like the plane. That's the Syrian plane.
Exactly.
That's the plane that goes all the way.
It is the Syrian plane. It's just another 45 minutes, an hour of a drive straight that way is gonna take you to Syria.
Yes, and all I remember is I think both times we've been to Mardin together, we found that place with the perfect view and the perfect place to have a bottle of wine, and some of the music on here is actually the band that's playing here at this restaurant.
Ah, good. Okay, go ahead, please. Euphrates. And Euphrates eggplant kebab. That's amazing. Ooh, katmer. Kebab. Red pepper.
Yeah.
Grapes. This is the first Christian church gathering place. Antioch now. We're in Antioch. This is our guide in Antioch.
I love the street art.
Yeah.
All the
Unfortunately, none of this exists anymore.
Yeah, I know. For sure.
Love the street food. Crazy künefe is the dessert with the melted cheese and mixed meat. This is where we were swimming. This is the front face. Eskibe.
Yeah.
This is our hotel in Antioch.
Yep, exactly. And I think that was the last day of us getting ready to
Yeah.
take us on. So yeah, I have a lot of fond memories of that trip. And so yeah, that's something where you and I are going to work hard to get that back on for next year, and also
Will do.
work on some other stuff, because there's so much to explore in Turkey. It is really it's a lot more than just Istanbul and Cappadocia. And so once you've seen those, if you're kind of a little bit hooked, it's like, don't worry, there's a lot more.
Well, especially like the Mediterranean vibe thing, you get to the southeast of Turkey, majority of the food that you're eating is actually Eastern Mediterranean.
Yeah.
So Eastern Mediterranean just infused in the whole country, all around the whole country, in a different way, much regional differences, obviously. I love the food in Southeast, definitely. But not only that, I mean, even people, you feel much different there. I mean, even I'm Turkish, but I even feel much different. I feel like a tourist sometimes. Like, oh my God, this is this is amazing.
Yeah, a lot of people who went on the tour said, like, you're like, if it seemed like we were the only people that weren't Turkish, or maybe from some Gulf states that were there. I mean, you really kind of, these.
Plus, you think that you would be feeling a little awkward, but no, you feel very
No.
relaxed and comfortable about this.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd say, Turks, I think, are very friendly anyway. But I would say most of the time when you go to a place that doesn't get a lot of really international tourists, that people are curious and super friendly. Like, why wouldn't they want you to come
Of course.
check out their place, or go to their home and cook some things with grandma? I mean, it's not just fun for us. I'm sure it's fun for them as well. So, well, let's put it this way, Thailand. We'll have an update later this spring. Maybe we'll do another
Yes.
live stream.
Yes.
Especially when we're launching some of the tours next year, and we'll kind of keep give an update on this tour, let people know what's going on. Perhaps we'll even have another tour that we're still kind of in the workshop on right now. But
yes,
thanks for coming back. I know.
thank you.
It's like, hey, like now you're free to go and have fun for the next couple months before I call you back.
Sorry for the technical difficulties that I had at the beginning of the meeting, but of the video.
That happens from time to time, so that's fine. I mean, I think people are really tuning in for us talking a bunch of banter and a bunch of blah blah blah. Whatever. Like the photos are nice. The photos are nice, but they want to hear the stories and the jokes. Oh, and before I forget, because I was about ready to say it's over, what is your answer for a country that has the biggest population of camels?
Kazakhstan.
Nope. Good day, mate. Welcome to Down Under. It's
really?
Australia.
Yes, oh my
God. They got like more than 3 million camels there.
Oh my God.
Because everything in Australia, like there was nothing there. So when they introduced whatever new species, it doesn't have natural predators or anything. And it's like there's a lot of desert in Australia, so just more and more camels.
Never thought about it.
Yeah. I mean, like, to be honest, I don't know if I've ever seen a picture of a bunch of camels in the Australian outback, but been verified. Every Australian who ever comes on a tour with me always like pulls that out, and I'm like, I already know the answer, buddy, so don't try to get it by me. But it's one of those great questions that most people won't figure out.
Well, Turkey, the camels in Turkey that you see, they're not indigenous here too. They were brought here from different parts of the world during the time of Silk Road. This was part of the Silk Road. They came with Silk Road.
That makes sense. And in some ways, it kind of makes sense that, camel population in these countries that were on the Silk Road, well, like, it's not going to be very great because, like now we're using everything but camels to move things along the modern Silk Road. So they've been kind of phased out, I guess. Maybe there could be a camel sanctuary that we can visit or something like that.
No, we have camel fights. That's the thing that we have in Turkey. Camel wrestling. Yeah.
Camel wrestling. Okay.
Well, people don't wrestle camels. Camels wrestle each other. Camel fight each other.
All right, that's good, because I'm guessing some folks would have it. Well, most folks would have an issue with that. But well, I guess we'll have to see. Like, hey, we'll have. What'd be great is if someone emails us saying, "Hey, is that the tour that's got the camel wrestling on it?" And I'll be like, maybe. All right. On that note, man, I'll let you go. Thanks everyone for tuning in.
See you. Thank you so
Thailand.
much.
All right, and have fun exploring Antioch and Hatay, and hopefully there'll be some good news out of there when you get back.
Yes.
All right. Ciao, folks.
Goodbye.